Way of the Roses is a cycle route which I'll be doing in the summer. I'm just currently in the little village of Settle, where I've parked up. And this is where I'm starting this adventure. Bit of a hike this time, up towards Malham Cove, around Malham Tarn and back to here, about 30 kilometres. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I want to start getting some miles in with the Snowdonia Way, fast coming down the track. Weather forecast ain't great. I think it's going to be cloudy like this until about midday, then the heavens will open. But it is what it is. Let's get walking. Oh sorry, I'm going to go to a little detour to start off with, because I'm in absolutely no rush to get this done. 30k is really a good day's walking, so I'm going to try and do it in a day and a bit. I want to go to somewhere called Scabar Falls, I think it's called. It's right on the bottom here now. That's where we're heading to first, and then we'll push on to the main route that I've planned. Alright, let's see you out there. Let's get walking. Oh, Settle is in North Yorkshire, so we're back in the Yorkshire Dales. Okay then. Part of this route as well is going to be along the Pennine Bridleway. Just climbing out of Settle now. That's where we're heading for. Scale Bar Fall, some waterfalls, bit of road walking with a 20% incline. Right, we've got to get out of Settle, so let's keep going. There's absolutely no rush for today, regardless of the weather. Just about getting a few miles in the legs, enjoying the scenery, and also enjoying a different place back in the Yorkshire Dales. Alright then, let's plod up this road, get to these falls. So we'll just continue. We've just broke the back of that hill. Very peaceful, hardly a breath of wind. Up there, running along there, that is the Dales Highway, which is a 3-4 day walk, which I've been tempted to do. We're actually going to join a bit of that and the Pennine Bridleway. Basically, we're going to go to these falls, see what they're like, show you guys, then double back on ourselves, and then we're heading up that way. And basically the route then is just heading all the way towards the area of Malham Cove, where I wild camped towards the end of last year, and from there we switch north and hopefully do a circular of Malham Tarn. That's the plan anyway. And then once we get to Malham Tarn, we're going to start basically heading our way back towards Settle. Forecasters have said it's due rain from midday, but that's not a problem. Main restraint today is the football, Liverpool against Man United. I doubt I'll get to see that. I am going to be pitching up though, as far as I can, along the route back. And I'm in the Durston X-Mid tonight, which is the trek and pole tent, but I've bought poles for it, the Durston Z-Pack lightweight poles. See what they're like, because this is the tent I'll be using well, this year for the Snowdonia Way and other smaller multi-day hikes. So for now we'll just keep walking along here, enjoying the stillness. You can tell we're in the Yorkshire Dales though, with the rolling hills, very Yorkshire Dales like. Okay then, let's keep going guys. scale bar waterfalls. You can follow the track all the way down and get down there. Maybe I was just coming to visit these, but this is a bit of a diversion to get to here. But pretty impressive. Quite a nice little detour to them falls. Going back the way we came now to I think a video that signpost for the Pennine Bridleway. We're going to pick that up. Where I've come from, Settle, seems quite clear over there, but as the forecast said, where it's cloudy and as you can tell it's raining now, it's not a problem. And then the forecast is just rain for this afternoon really. But up in the hills, you know what it's like, clouds come and go like they're moving along there, but there's no wind to push anything on. But we'll keep going now. We'll pick up this Pennine Bridleway and get back onto the route that I've planned, heading towards Malham Cove. Can't make his mind out. I'm in these clouds, as you can see. We're on this Pennine Bridleway, which is actually a road, which is quite cool. And we're following it all the way up into the clouds. We should be seeing some dynamic views by now, and some nice landscape rising up there, but obviously we can't see it. And when you're out the wind where I am now, it's like it's gone very humid. I know I've got the waterproofs on and it's not raining. It was down the bottom, but it's not up here. So what I think we're going to do, when we get to the top of this little hill here, little he says, I can't see the top of it due to the mist, and then we'll reassess. But you should be seeing landscape appearing every now and again, the rolling dales. But it's a pretty walk, an easy going walk, so it's nice and it's very quiet. Seen two cyclists, very quiet. As you see there with the mist is there. You should be seeing the hills as they rise up, but unfortunately we can't for now. Okay, let's keep going. Right, rising right up there is Langliffe Scar, and that's where I've been coming back along the tops up there, and I was looking to wild camp somewhere up there later on tonight. As you can tell, it's a real piece super. The public footpath I was going to be on is just the other side of this wall, but it's super muddy, so I might as well stay on this. It's going the same way. Even though you can't see any of the views, and you feel a real sense of being on your own when it's misty like this, bar the sheep and the birds. Really is nice and peaceful, really is peaceful. I'm sure those of you who watch my channel know I lost my mum, dad and my sister all in a short space of time. My mum with dementia and Parkinson's at the start of COVID, then I lost my dad with COVID. He went in a week, and when I've seen them days you couldn't say goodbye or have funerals. And then my sister, who was a bit older than me, she died, which I can only think is a broken heart. So on walks like this, I like to be on my own, because people have messaged me saying, why don't I go wild camping with other people and stuff, which I might do in the future. You know, people who I do correspond to on messages, like Dave Goodman, love watching his channel, love watching how he puts a video together, really is calm, and I really like it. I wish I was good as him. I just do my way. But when I'm out on days like this and walks like this, it's kind of, I can forget about work and the stress of life and really remember mum and dad and sister, because my mum and dad really love walking in places like this. I think I got it from them. Anyway, we're walking along here. Not sure how far I've gone, a couple of kilometres, and we're a couple of kilometres past from the falls, but we'll keep going. And every now and again you can just see the tops of the views. I'm not sure how long we're on this for. I didn't expect it to be like this. I thought it would be more footpathy. Saying that, the one I should be on to the side of that wall. Anyway. Since I was last with you, we've come off like the roady type bridleway. We're now still on the bridleway. Up there's where Langley Scar is. You can't see it. Over in that direction somewhere is Malham Village. That's where I parked up for Wild Camp just before the end of last year. Check it out here if you want to watch that. We're not going to go to Malham Cove though this time. We're just going to go to where are we going to go? Yeah, we're heading for Malham Tarn. So we'll get to the area of Malham Cove, then we'll duck north. But I think we've done all the climbing for a bit, and we're on this now, following the base of the scar all the way along. That noise you can hear, I think it's coming from that farm down there. But it's nice. So keep relating to Malham Cove. Well, that's like on top of it, big chunks of limescale. We seem to be walking through like a debris field here now, just everywhere. Very atmospheric, let's say. And I brought a lot of water out of me because I didn't think there'd be a lot, but there's a load of little streams obviously coming down now. So I'm going to do the next kilometre or two. I think we're just going to take a break. We're about 7 kilometres to here. It's nice. Just pit, you can't see anything. A couple of sheep there. I can see the hill goes up there. It goes steep up there. We're just going this way. Okay then. Let's mooch along. Bit of a climb to get to this point. There's nothing on the map saying what it is. It's just a bit of a climb. We're now on a Dales highway. That's what it's saying on the map. So I think we're adjoining the bridleway and it came off like the roady bit. We're following this quite up and down more than I thought it would be. Following this all the way just short at the top of Malham Cove, and we'll swing left. It's about 7.5 kilometres to here since we started. It's about 10:30. We're on this now. We just come up a very, very stony, like you know what it's like in this weather. The stony pass becomes streams. That was pretty slippy. Just gotta make sure we stay on the right path because there seems to be loads of them here. Anyway, let's keep going. So that's Tarn Cove Road, 1¼ mile, 1¼ miles away. Landscar Gate is a pretty place. I think I might pass through that tomorrow. It's going to take 5 days up now and chill out. I think we're going to head that way as per the route, and I'll flick around to the Tarn that way. Sorry there's only been me. No dynamic views to be had really. I think this is in, but it's good for later for when I'm wild camping I suppose. Anyway, quick drink of water, adjust the old trousers because I've had the waterproofs on, retie the boots and we'll push on. Hopefully a bit clearer now. That's the village of Malham. That rock feature right over there is the far end of Malham Cove, and over that end is where a wild camped. Yep, so remember now, being on that side, seeing a road, don't know what it is yet, but we'll get to it soon, and then we'll follow that for a couple hundred metres. But it's clearing, but then the forecast did say from midday we've got rain. So I've been waterproofed up since Scabar Falls. Hasn't made its mind up, but we'll get push on to the Tarn. But look at them views, I hope you can see them now. Appears we haven't had them all the way, but it's still been a stunning walk. So this will drop us down onto the car park, and there's Malham Tarn there. Quite an expanse of water, might take a bit to get round. There's a lot of people putting her on the moors there. Why not? Real is open moorland, really is pretty. Anyway, let's get down to there because I'm carrying some lunch. I'm really fancy a bit of lunch. We're getting to that time, and then it's around the cove, then back into the hills. Anyway, let's get down there. Oh, the car park. So you got Malham Cove down there, the Pennine Way. So if I kept walking when I was on that wild camp before I pitched, would have come to here. So we're back on the Pennine Way now. For those who've done the Pennine Way, you must remember this place. It's one walk I've never done, and I've never really fancied it, to tell you the truth. It just reminds me of mud. Anyway, we may get to it, we may not. I don't know if there's going to be benches or anything, so I think I might just stop off at a wall just up here before we get to the car park and have my lunch. The far side of the town now, Malham Tarn, and then I'm not sure, the map says I can go all the way around, and I'm hoping to go about 3/4 and then nip off. That's the plan. I don't fancy coming back this way. There's a private house up here, which these boat houses must be for, but there is a place up here, it's called like a study house. That's where they must bring kids or something. That's in these woods up here, I think. But we'll find out when we get there. I just hope I can get up here and follow my route, otherwise I'm going to have to go all the way back and then all the way around that way, which which isn't ideal on a winter's day. Well, it's getting spring now, hopefully soon. But it's a pleasant walk on this hard standing now. Anyway, we're getting near to where these gates are, so let's see where they take us. I didn't realise that then, obviously we're still on the Pennine Way. Okay, that must be this way. Sorry, this way here. Right, let's get through these woods. Around the back of townhouse now. Got toilets here. I think there's some like little classrooms or something in there. What's it called? The Orchid House. An unusual colony of large spiders are being rehoused. They were in there. Another little gate just through there, so that's where the Pennine Way darts off. I'm just following this down now, and hopefully jump up back. Well, I'm on my route. I'm just hoping this takes us all the way down to a little B road. It should do, because of all these. I'm not sure them cottages are lived in, but this farm's definitely occupied. So we should be able to keep on the route, and then we're back into the hill shortly. Weather's gone okay. I can't make its mind up. Back overlooking Malham Cove, or the top end of it. Then you've got Malham Tarn, which you come all the way round. Just on this little B road now. But then I think we start heading along that ridge line up there. Anyway, find out when I get down here. Yeah, we'll just take 5, give the feet a bit of an air, and just chill out. We're just I was hoping on the map it said there's a spring here. There is, but it's just bog. There's no spring coming out of the ground that I can see anyway. We've got water. It was just nice to have I was going to have a smash here, and then top up. But hopefully I'm going to have a check if there's any places further along down the trail. Alright. Start coming across country again, just down there to the right of the farm. I think the sheep are laughing at me. It's been boggy and muddy. But we'll keep going. We're heading up this way. I think we pick up another part of the Pennine Bridle Way. It's gone 2:30, so I want to start finding somewhere soon to settle down, because of see if I can get the football on. But we've got to get up here first and just get out of this slippy, gooey mud and it's very hard to walk in. Anyway, yeah, the sheep are like kind of leading me the way, taking me through yet another mud bath. We're now back on the Pennine Bridleway, or part of it. That is Langcliffe Scar. We're on the opposite side earlier on this morning. Now looking round here, it's very arable, isn't it? I did earmark on the map possibly getting into that wood there, because a footpath comes off this through that wood. The only other options really are start pushing more into the high ground, which I'm very loath to do because I'm on 20 odd k's now. The whole walk's only 28, so it's not that far back really if I wanted to push on, but I want to have a night out in a tent really. And again down here we've just come across pretty rough ground, and obviously the clouds are starting to gather, but then it's early. Well, it's about 2:45, 10 to 3. I might just keep going till we get to these woods. Not many options. Yeah, I'm going to go and try and get in that wood. I've had a few look around. Obviously it's all this fences with obviously proper gaps. There is no gaps. It's just super boggy. So we're gonna, the Pennine Bridleway goes around basically to the left of that wood, and there is a path. As you see, there's a few people. They've just appeared. So it's still a popular route because once you break over the hill, we're not that far from civilization really. And I've had a few wanders twice up to that fence and back, you know, as we've been walking along. Big detours really, but it's just a bog. But I managed to fill up my water bottles with cleaner water than what I did before, so at least it was worthwhile. But we're going to try that wood. It seems to be flat. Anyway, let's try that wood. Well, the woods are washed out. It's just one big bog round here. Absolutely. I found a few decent spots before the wood, but it was right next to the Pennine Bridleway. I didn't want to risk it. It's just boggy. I don't know. I'm going to try this field through here, out the way of everyone down here. Hopefully we'll find somewhere that's not boggy and relatively flat. If not, I might just push on. Next video I'll either found somewhere, or we're pushing on. The trail's just up there and I've just come down here. That's the wood I was looking at. I'm actually in a farmer's field here and I don't feel comfortable. Plus there's loads of cattle around and I don't know if anyone's going to turn up on a quad or anything. Plus there's still people walking up and down and going on bikes and everything, so I'm going to just start walking again. I might end up going back to the car, I don't know. But it's a couple hundred metres further down, it's out of the farmland, so we'll see what's there. Plus it'll take a bit of time as well. and Liverpool are losing, which is a bit of a downer. So I don't want to stand there just you know, standing here safe. But some beautiful views just over the fence and everything. It was just so boggy in there. Obviously these fields are designed for cattle, and I just don't want to be here and cattle start rocking up and they get tended to. So we're going to push on. It's 4:15, 20 past 4. Thinking is to run out of places to go because we are dropping down quite a lot now, and there was some great places up there, but I thought that was a farmer's buggy, so I didn't. I just kept moving. Some wonderful views though. At the end of the day, the idea was to get the mileage in, which I've virtually done, and it would have been nice to have a wild camp. We still may do, but there's lots of people out. There's a road here that people have just been moved off because they were parked, and so it's far too early. It's alright in the Peak District or somewhere where you're completely out the way, but here, there we go, look, we've got a car there. It's far too early. Anyway, let's keep going. Might as well finish off back on the Pennine Bradley, which have been on most of the day. So apologies for not doing a wild camp, but I just couldn't find anywhere and it was too early to pitch, and I've been sitting around for 3-4 hours. So apologies for that. I will be out soon in 2 weeks time and we'll get a wild camp in. Today I just wanted to get some miles in the legs, and I think we've done about 30k, you know, not to around that. It was about 28, that's what we planned. But I'm not sure about the little detours I've been taking. So I'm going to leave you now. I hope you enjoyed the walk. I really did. I really did. And again, apologies for not throwing a wild camp in. It just wasn't worth it, waiting around for 3-4 hours in a place that's pretty busy. I've walked up past a lot of people just coming from Settle there, which is literally there, start of Settle. Going up, so I'm going to love and leave you now. All right, take care, bye bye.